The COSWHEEL R19 feels like the kind of electric bike that blurs the lines between a dirt bike style e-bike and a lightweight electric motorcycle. It still has pedals, it still has Shimano gearing, it still has the overall format of an electric bike. But once the power comes in, the R19 immediately feels like something different. The R19 immediately makes it clear that this is not a casual neighborhood cruiser. This is the bigger, stronger, more serious follow-up to the COSWHEEL R6000. The R6000 was already a very impressive machine for the price. It had the ruggedized e-bike feel, a comfortable riding position, strong hill performance, and a suspension setup that made rough roads feel more manageable. But the R19 feels like the more powerful big brother. It takes that same general idea and stretches it into something larger, stronger, and more confident. Before we continue, I want to thank eRide Hub for helping me get access to this COSWHEEL R19 for review. If after watching this video you decide the R19 is the right bike for you, you can purchase directly from COSWHEEL or through eRide Hub. eRide Hub officially works with COSWHEEL and other e-bike brands and provides US-based support and dealer assistance. You can visit eridehub.com and there will be a coupon code in the description for available benefits. Oh, and there's one more thing I wanted to mention. For bike assembly and repairs, visit Hilly e-bikes in Woodstock, Georgia for the best deals, expert e-bike repairs, and professional assembly. Hilly e-bikes is a great local resource. They are the shop that I use when I have e-bike issues, or if there's a bike that's just too complex for assembly, I'll bring it over to Hilly and it gets assembled. So again, they are the shop that I use when I have e-bike issues, and they're located in Woodstock, Georgia. You can also find them on TikTok. I'll put their TikTok page in the description below. Now, the first thing that stands out about the R19 is the power. On paper, the specs are already serious. This is a 72 volt machine with a peak motor rating that puts it well above most traditional fat tire e-bikes or moped style e-bikes. But what is more interesting is how it actually feels. The R19 feels more powerful than the specs suggest. That does not always happen. Some bikes look impressive on paper, but once they hit a real hill, the numbers do not always translate into confidence. The R19 is different. When climbing hills, it has that extra reserve of power that makes the bike feel calm instead of stressed. It does not feel like it's barely hanging on. It feels like it still has more to give. That is one of the biggest differences between a powerful e-bike and a bike that only feels powerful on flat ground. Flat ground can make a lot of bikes look good. Hilly terrain tells the truth, and on hilly terrain the R19 makes a very strong impression. The extra power opens up places that would not feel realistic, comfortable, or enjoyable on a lesser powered setup. There are roads and climbs where a weaker bike would make the rider hesitate. Maybe the hill is too long, maybe the surface is too rough, maybe the bike would technically make it, but it would feel like a struggle the whole way. The R19 changes that feeling. It gives the rider more confidence to explore country mountain roads, rolling terrain, and rougher surfaces without constantly wondering whether the bike has enough motor behind it. That is where the R19 starts to make sense. It is not just about having a big number in the spec sheet. It's about having enough usable power that the bike expands the type of riding that feels possible. And that is a big deal. The riding position is another major strength. The R19 feels premium from the moment the rider settles into it. The cockpit feels more serious. The bike has a longer, taller, more planet feel than smaller dirt bike style e-bikes. The riding position feels natural, confident, and commanding. It does not feel cramped. It does not feel toy-like. It feels like the rider is sitting on something with real structure underneath. That matters especially on a bike with this much power. When an electric bike accelerates hard and climbs hard, the riding position has to feel stable. The rider needs to feel centered. The handlebars need to feel like they are in the right place. The seat height and frame shape need to make sense. The R19 does a very good job here. It has that premium aggressive dirt bike style stance, but it still keeps the pedal setup and gearing that make it part of the electric bike world. That combination is part of what makes this category so interesting. You get pedals, you get Shimano gearing, you get an e-bike style drivetrain, but you also get the power, posture, and suspension feel of something much more serious than a normal commuter e-bike. The Shimano 7-speed gearing is worth mentioning because it helps the bike keep some actual bicycle character. On a machine this powerful, some riders may not care much about pedaling, but having pedals and gears still gives the bike more flexibility. It gives the rider a way to assist the motor, settle into rhythm, and keep the bike feeling more familiar when cruising. It also helps separate the R19 from electric dirt bikes that have no pedal identity at all. This is not a lightweight mountain bike, and it's not a traditional bicycle, but the pedals and Shimano gearing give it that hybrid identity that many riders are looking for. Okay, now let's talk about the suspension. The suspension might be the biggest surprise. The R19 is powerful, but the suspension is what makes it enjoyable for longer, rough road riding. Some bikes have power, but feel harsh. Some bikes can climb, but punish the rider on bumpy roads. That is not the feeling here. The R19 feels soft in the best way. It absorbs chatter, it smooths out rough patches, it takes the sharpness out of bumpy country roads, and most importantly, it keeps the ride from feeling rattly. That matters because rider comfort is not just about luxury. It affects control, it affects fatigue, it affects how long the rider can ride and how long the ride stays fun. On extremely bumpy or washboard roads, riders can sometimes experience pins and needles in their hands. That feeling, also called paresthesia, can happen when too much vibration transfers through the handlebars or when a rider grips too tightly and starts compressing nerves and restricting blood flow. When suspension is too stiff, every ripple, bump, and vibration can travel straight through the bike and into the rider's hands, arms, and shoulders. That is when the bike can start feeling exhausting. With the R19, that problem did not show up at all for me. The suspension feel was soft enough and controlled enough that rougher roads did not turn into hand fatigue. There was no rattle, beat up feeling, no harsh buzz coming up through the bars, no sense that the bike was transferring every bit of trail chatter directly into the body. That is one of the biggest compliments this bike can get, because when a powerful e-bike also has comfortable suspension feel, the whole experience changes. The rider is not just surviving on the road, the rider is enjoying the road. That is the area where the R19 really stands out. The bike feels planted but not dead, soft but not sloppy, comfortable but still capable, and on bumpy roads that suspension feel makes the bike much easier to trust. There's a difference between suspension that looks good in a spec list and suspension that actually makes the ride better. The R19 suspension actually makes the ride better. It's easy to fall in love with that soft, controlled feeling, especially when the road gets rough. The R19 does not feel like it is constantly trying to shake the rider loose. It feels like it's working underneath the rider. That makes the bike feel more expensive than the price would suggest. And that leads into another big point. For the price, the COSWHEEL R19 is probably one of the strongest price-to-feature packages I've tested so far. You truly get a lot for the money. A 72-volt platform, serious peak power, a large battery, hydraulic brakes, big off-road tires, pedals, Shimano gearing, a premium feeling riding position, and suspension that feels genuinely comfortable on bumpy roads. That's a lot in one package. Of course, no bike is perfect. The R19 is not a small, light, casual e-bike. It has size, it has weight, it has power, and because of that, it needs to be treated with respect. This is not the kind of bike that should be approached like a basic beginner cruiser. It is fast, powerful, and more demanding than a typical everyday e-bike. This is a big, powerful, ruggedized e-bike with pedals that feels built for riders who want more than a basic electric bike experience. And when the road gets steep and bumpy, that is where the R19 makes its strongest case. The extra power helps open up new terrain, the suspension keeps the ride comfortable, and the overall feel gives the rider confidence to keep going. In the end, the COSWHEEL R19 is one of those bikes that makes a strong impression because it feels like a lot of machine for the money. It's not just the power, it's the way the power, riding position, suspension, and features come together. The bike feels premium, the hill climbing feels stronger than expected, the suspension feel on bumpy roads is excellent, and for the price, it's hard to ignore just how much is included. For riders who want a dirt bike style e-bike with pedals, serious power, soft suspension, and a ride that feels capable on country mountain roads, the R19 is a very compelling option. The R6000 was already impressive, but the R19 feels like the bigger, stronger sibling that takes the same idea and pushes it just a little bit further. More power, more presence, more confidence, and a suspension feel that makes rough roads much more enjoyable. That combination makes the COSWHEEL R19 one of the most exciting, value-packed electric bikes in this category. Thanks for watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join us on this electrifying journey. This is Jeremy Vinny signing off. We'll see you on the next one.